Wow, that didn't work. Hey, what's going on, people? Hang on, let me get this shit straightened out. Hey, I think I'm live. I don't know. Do we got some audio? I might. Oh shit! What am I doing here? Internet God, retired road dog. What's going on, Vlad? Man, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button, dude. Oh, Vlad got put in the corner. Yeah, unintentionally, but yeah, things happen. I was just going through some discussions with a couple of people and looking at the way I was doing things in here. Wait, I don't know. Is this. Oh, shit. Hang on. Hang on. Is that working? Hello? Check 1, 2. Anyway, I was talking to some people, and it turns out I have a video that I never published that Patti went out of his way to find. And the only way that video could be found is by watching my videos and clicking on my end screen playlists. So Patti's watching my playlist because that's the only place that video is listed or can be found, and it was manually identified. So I don't know if that'd be a stalker or a fan. I might be going through some stardom here, and I have one of those obsessed fans that you read about in the tabloids. Anyway, I figured I'd live stream this just to record it anyway for myself and see what we have to do to go through copywriting a video, copyright striking a video. To actually go through and find the video and the processes to copyright strike it and all the things you have to click on legally to proceed on that. And let's see if that could have properly been done. This is going to look weird for a second. Oh, that probably looked really weird. Hopefully this is working, but I'm not looking at that screen anymore. Let's see. I'll just copyright strike myself. Request removal. So when you go to copyright strike a video, you have to, of course, fill out the legal paperwork. So she does have to submit her information to YouTube because I'm trying to find them so I can serve them some paperwork, and I got it narrowed down to about a dozen addresses. And I'm not sure which one is them, and it won't work if I mail it to all of them. Let's see your options. You can send a 7-day notice, and if they don't do it, the video is taken down automatically after 7 days. Or you can request removal now. Okay, well that's what obviously he's doing, and then he's remembering to click on the prevent copies of the videos. So you have to do enough changing to it so you can get it back up. Good faith, the matter is completed. Well, in that 3.4 copy, the part that he claimed is everything talking about how he has no right to claim it. And it's nothing but me saying this isn't your video, you can't claim it. So how can he claim any of the video of me saying what? I don't know. I would think that would be commentary. The information's accurate. Penalty of perjury. Oh. So the video that he relinquished to Schrodinger, he's claiming again. Abuse of the tool. Oh, is that what happened to Patty's channel last time? Yeah, I think it is. So Patti had to actually confirm, and YouTube has Lucretia's address. Because I don't believe Lucretia is actually knowingly involved in this. Patty's running to his mom. Is his mom actually clicking the button saying copyright strike? Or is it Patti doing it in its mommy's name? That's the part that I'm not too entirely sure about. Now I can get some paperwork sent to them if I knew 100% what their address is, but like I said, I got it listed down to minimized down to a couple places. I got Patty's address over on FM 1488 where he used to live with Selena, but since he's not there anymore, I got 3 choices of where to send it. And as far as Patty's mom right now, let's see. Early last year, I had her in Katy, Texas. At the end of last year, I believe she was in Ferris, Texas, and then moved up to Buffalo, Oklahoma. But a P.O. box can't be served in Buffalo, so I'm looking for a little more into that. If anybody has just the numbers, or either the numbers and or the street, or just a zip code, I can minimize this down a little bit and get the paperwork drawn up, served to them, but I have to come up with an actual address, which is send it in care of Justin. Well, I could send it to him via Earl's house, or David's house, like he likes to be called, and actually I've been kind of impressed watching his videos lately. He's more of an auditor than a frauditor in his last videos, and went back and looked at a couple of his others. He can be really instigative, but not always. I have it listed in Buffalo, Oklahoma. Is the address that I had for her that she moved to at the end of last year, if that's the right person that I'm tracking. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, complete brain fart. Oh, I totally lost what I was saying. See, that's why somebody needs to get in here to talk to me, because I need somebody to talk back to me to let me know what's going on. What's going on, Lisa? You might know. Patty's mom. Did she move last year to Buffalo, Oklahoma? Or am I looking at the wrong address? Yeah, no, actually right now I need his mom's name, because I need to serve his mom and hopefully get her into court to say I have nothing to do with it. Patti did it fraudulently. Or just serve her to get her off my ass. So, but yeah, Lucretia is who I was looking for. And Patti, I think that's him on, let's see, look at what's the most recent. He just moved over onto a Creek Bend, I believe. Or Wild Ivy, one of the two. Right, somebody's got his address in the government, but I don't know how to go into that to get it myself, because not the big brain. Oh, and if that is Patty's mom over on South Hoy. Don't put the address out there. I'm not trying to dox him. I'm just trying to serve him. What's going on, enemy? Finally got all my paperwork straightened out. I'm just trying to narrow the address down of where to send it to, because it has to be sent to the right address. I can't necessarily send it to 5 addresses and claim he was served. Which right now I'm not trying to serve him. I'm trying to serve her, Lucretia, because everything legally is done in her name. I still can't believe, though, he's striking the same video. I'm thinking about maybe getting a class action started against him if I can, for every time that he struck Schrodinger's video on somebody else's channel, and get everybody involved in it. But I really don't have the finances to get that started right now. Right now I'm just trying to get him served so he leaves my channel alone, because right now I got 2 channels with 2 strikes apiece, and 2 other channels with 1 strike apiece on it. Which, not knowing if he's going to be in cahoots with David over there, that's why my video of David the other day, as it was premiering, I took it down, because if he claimed that, then that would be the 3rd strike. And I'm pretty sure at one point he was banging Patti's mom. I don't know if there's any actual legal adoption or anything for him being a stepchild, but that's how they got into each other's lives. Anyway, anybody want to get up here and say anything or do anything? Or let's see, put user. No, I don't want to block the user. That's me. Star. Oh yeah, copyright contents. I get that all the time. Some contents, like a couple of my videos, a bunch of my videos. The Canadian one with the cop pulling the stoners over. I got a content claim on that, but they're allowing me to use the video. That's different than a copyright strike. Yeah, for music. They don't count as real strikes exactly. Half my videos up. I'm not here for the money. I'm here to entertain. If I think it's better me not making money to enjoy the video, I'm not worried about it. If I can make a couple dollars. See, a long time ago, back in 2014, 2015, when I started my first channel, I made a promise to my wife that I wouldn't invest a bunch of money into YouTube. And she actually, I wouldn't invest anything into YouTube. I'm not going to spend money into putting videos out. Unfortunately, 6 years later, I'm still holding myself to that I'm not spending money on anything YouTube related. So, if I make money, I make money. If I don't make money, I'd rather entertain. Oh, no, definitely. You need them Hungry Man chicken dinners. James Blonde, good morning. Didn't see you sneak in. Anyway, if I knew how to pin a comment in this. Wait, I can do it this way, can't I? Oh, somebody come in here and talk to me, because I've heard talking to yourself is a sign of mental instability, and I don't like doing it. I was hoping Anthony or somebody would swing by that just likes to jump in and talk. Doug had a marathon live stream last night. He had it going. He had a live stream going for like 8 hours. I don't know how some people can just talk that much about. Well, I guess they have things to talk about. I just would rather hear somebody else talk than myself, because I already know everything I have to say, and I'm really not going to learn anything from it. But anyway, that was what it was looking like going through doing answering yourself is worse. Oh, yeah, definitely. See, actually, sometimes answering yourself is better than not answering yourself. Because when you ask yourself the same question over and over and know the answer and don't give it to yourself, that's a sign of an extreme mental problem. But just talking to yourself, and yeah, it depends on how you look at it. So Patty in good faith believes that those final couple of minutes that he claimed on my last video were not fair use. That's really interesting. Ah, sweet Uncle. Now I have to stick around. Oh, let's see, what can we do in the meantime? There you are, Unclean. What's going on, buddy? What lies in your future?
Hey, can you
Um,
hear me?
oh yeah, I hear you.
There, that's better. I was just editing and uploading a video on my channel just as I get over here. It started to upload now, so I got a few minutes. What's happening?
Oh, I'm just on here ranting and raving, um, discussing a couple things I'm going to be doing. I found out I'm narrowing down the address for Lucretia and Patty so I can get them actually served, and figured. So
What do
I
you
understand.
have? What do you have now?
Uh, well, let's see. Lucretia, I think she just moved to Buffalo, Oklahoma. I got her on Hoy Street. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. Patty, let's see, what was it? Wild Ivy. I think the FM 1488 road was the apartment building with Selena, so they're not there anymore. But there's two Patrick B. Roths that are tracked in the area, one on Creek Bend Drive and the other one on Wild Ivy. So I'm trying to narrow it down. From what I'm hearing, I talked to counsel on it, actually. I can
but
refer to him
if
as
he
that.
struck his channel, they should give you his name and address, phone number, and all that.
I can't find a way to get YouTube to give me the information to send him the paperwork.
Hmm.
I,
Maybe it's only if you do a counter strike and he actually files a lawsuit. Maybe that's the way you get it.
well, if he actually files a lawsuit, I don't need YouTube because I get served with the lawsuit.
Right. Yeah,
I'm
I'm not.
I'm
There
trying
used
to.
to be a phone number you could call. I have no idea what it is to actually talk to somebody, but I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, I've never known them to have a phone number, but then again, I didn't need to ever to look for it. But yeah, if I can get her served, um, I got her limited down to 3 addresses
I
and a
know she's
PO
in
box.
Oklahoma. She owns some kind of a hooker motel up there, some cheap ass dumpy motel up there. She used to.
Oh, no doubt. In Buffalo, Oklahoma, so that might be her then on Hoy Street.
I'm not sure if it's in Buffalo or not.
Okay.
I know somebody put it out there a long time ago. I remember seeing it on here somewhere on YouTube.
Yeah, see, I can never remember stuff like that because it's not that interesting at the time. And
Right.
by the time I go back, I'm like, I know I heard that somewhere and somewhere, and I can never find it.
Hmm. There's got to be a way to find it. Maybe I don't know. I guess there's programs that'll look up people if you know their exact name and a rough area on where they live, but you have to pay for them.
Yeah, well, I see. I got this for free. Somebody looked it up for me. But Patrick Bree Roth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, got 6 addresses that he had things delivered to in the last year.
Really, somebody
Now,
on here has got to know his address.
now they all might be him, and he just moves around that much because I heard he stays in hotels a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay any attention to him anymore. He struck me once. I beat it, and that's
Yeah.
the end of him. He's back now, I guess, on YouTube.
Yeah, I beat every strike that he's thrown against me. Actually, I beat every strike. Vince McMahon from WWE threw one on me,
Oh,
and
really?
I filed a counterclaim. It was only a 12-second clip that was split up, and he actually claimed it, and I filed a counterclaim, and the video came back.
Yeah. They don't
And
want to spend the money. They don't realize when they do that to file a suit, they have to come to your town and sue you. They can't sue you from wherever they're at.
yeah, and I knew it wasn't going anywhere through that 12 seconds. It was just the sort of don't. It's like Disney. You put anything up on Disney, and they'll hit you.
A&E will do the same thing.
Yep, but most of it they'll drop.
Right.
Not no. Actually, Disney pursues more than most, but a lot of it you can get dropped. I think that's my most proud copyright win against the World Wrestling or yeah World Wrestling Entertainment WWE.
Yeah, you're a legend now.
Yeah, Patty Smallface. Patty's hit me 14 times on the exact same video.
Really.
That Galena Park one. You can't put that video up. I'm thinking about getting a bunch of people together on the anniversary of when Schrodinger first put his out,
Yeah.
getting as many people as possible to redo that video on the same day. Because
Uh,
I got the wording for the counterclaim. When he counterclaims it, copy paste. And would YouTube do anything if 100 videos got claimed and counterclaimed and lost at the same time? Would that show him anything that's one person is doing some shady shit?
you would think, but there's no telling with YouTube. They really don't have their shit together when it comes to the program that diagnoses all that stuff.
Yeah, I know. See, a lot of it now, the way I'm putting the videos out, it's not getting picked up automatically for him to do the automatic counterclaim that it automatically processes through. Since he's doing manual, the manual claim, if you click on looking at it, let's see, I don't want to misquote myself. How do you show? Wait, I had it up here at one point about if you're doing the automatic or if you're doing a manual claim. The manual claim is supposed to be reviewed by YouTube manually before it goes through.
Right. They don't.
Yeah, see, on that last one with the part that he claimed, that last 3 minutes between those two commercials,
Uh huh.
and he actually, on that last one, claimed the commercial itself because I put the commercial in the middle of it.
Right.
Yeah, so YouTube obviously doesn't manually review shit when they're saying they're manually reviewing stuff.
Yeah. When you counterclaim, they're supposed to manually look at it. I don't know that they actually do or not.
No, they just wait for the 2 weeks for it to expire, and if he doesn't upload a countershoot,
Yeah. My
he,
last one took
he gets
three.
to reclaim the video again. I don't know
I
how you
don't.
claim the same video over and over.
I've re-uploaded things that have got claimed and they haven't gotten restruck. I think if I do it myself on my video, that they have some kind of a thing in there. They insert something to say it's already been claimed and beaten. I assume that. I don't know that, but
Yeah, see, I did this. I uploaded my video. I re-uploaded it just to re-premiere it to get it back in circulation. Because
right,
you premiere it, you get a couple of handful of views,
right,
and then it goes dead for 2 weeks, and then it never picks up again.
right.
So that
Yeah,
same video, I had one video that only got like 2 days worth of views before he struck it. So after I won the claim, I took it down, put it back up, and it got claimed again. The
huh,
exact same video.
that doesn't make any sense.
But YouTube's letting it go on.
Yeah, I know that's a problem. That's what everybody has a problem with. That they allow people to make these strikes and don't do anything, and they're supposed to. It's in their TOS that they're not supposed to allow that.
Wait,
Keep people striking,
if they're acting on copyright law, they have duties to do certain obligations, and they're not doing it.
right.
So I don't know. Do I go up against YouTube and say you lose your right to copyright strike people without a lawyer present?
Yeah, that's beating a dead horse. That ain't gonna do anything.
Oh, I know. I know. That's more if I had a bunch of money and wanted to get a couple of good laughs, but I couldn't afford that if I wanted to.
Can't fight corporate America.
No, not successfully on your own.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I,
anyway.
I found a sure way not to get my channel taken off. I don't cover the same guy that strikes me more than once, and then I'll give it a month, and then I'll delete that video and make another one about him. So I never
Okay.
get more than one strike at a time because I got two once. That made me nervous, so I stopped covering people over and over again.
That's the reason. Was it yesterday or the day before when I got hit with that one, the last strike with Patty? That channel only had one strike, so I was going to put out the video about Earl, and then Patty hit me the night before. I realized that I had two strikes, and I'm like, wait, I got two strikes going on. I got a premiere going on, and if Earl jumps on a bandwagon, that's the end of the channel, or
Yeah,
at least till one of them comes back. And I'm like, yeah, we'll take that down for a week or two.
yeah. I go back and I privatize all the videos that I think I might get struck on because I've never done Kern County before. I did him once and he struck me.
See, Patty is the only frauditor who's ever copyright struck me.
Really,
But he's hit me more than once a month for the last 10 months.
he don't like it.
No, no, or he does like me because this is what I can't figure out. I put a video up on, I put them out on different channels.
Yeah,
I made one and I put it up on one channel and left it unlisted, so you couldn't search for it, you couldn't find it.
right.
On one of my videos I had on the end card, I had a link to that video. So the only way he struck that video is watching my videos and clicking on the end cards.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I don't think you could find that video.
Yeah, who knows? Hey,
So,
Jeremy DeWitt was the first one to strike my channel. I beat that one too. I haven't lost one.
oh yeah, see. I started when when he first started getting his all crazy shit and getting arrested a lot of times. I live in Florida right here, and he's right by me, so I was watching that a lot.
Yeah,
But I wasn't doing videos back then. It wasn't actually Patty's Galena Park video was the first video I ever did to get me into this, and I'm working on another version right now that as soon as I get a strike lifted, I'm gonna start throwing that one out just to piss him off. It's going to be totally different, but pretty much the same because they all are.
yeah. You ever watch that guy in One News?
No.
Oh man, if you want to keep up with the current arrests on auditors, check out his channel. He covers them all the time.
Oh,
He
no
just
doubt.
he just put out a video with a whole list of them. Probably 8 of them that got arrested in the last 2 months, or 10 of them.
Oh shit! Definitely throw me a link for him.
Yeah, it's Anon One, all one word, ANON1, and then a pause, and then news.
ANON1 News.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll probably find him in the description of some of my videos.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a good one. You can find auditors you never heard of before that he gets info on them on their arrests. He shows their rap sheets and stuff like that. So, yeah,
Oh,
check him
good.
out for some new. That's where I get all my new content from him and watching the live chats of other auditors and see who's
Mm-hmm.
in there commenting. If I've never heard of them, I'll click on their link and check out their channel. That's how I find the new ones.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm only doing this for fun, and I can't really stomach them that much. If you look at my homepage, the recommendations, I don't even have frauditors recommended to me because I really can't stomach them anymore. That's why I'm
Right.
starting to get in other videos and reaching and trying to do different things. And it's the frauditor videos get a lot of clicks, and the other ones aren't getting as many clicks. So I really don't know what I want to do with it.
Yeah.
I go through torturing myself to make some videos to make other people laugh. I'd rather laugh with you than cry
Yeah.
to make you laugh.
I do it out of boredom, and plus I make money at it. So
Yeah. Yeah. See,
gotta have them hungry, man.
I'm never that bored.
I am. You must be young.
Eh, well, I ain't that young. I'm more than a half a century old.
Yeah. That's not bad.
But then again, to
You
somebody
got a good 5 years left in you then.
oh yeah, no, I got at least 7 here. Shit, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna live to at least almost 60.
There's no supervisor here. I am poster 7. We don't have supervisors. We're unsupervised.
I am poster 7. Can you do me a favor? The next time a frauditor talks about the little section in the middle of the poster and they don't want to read the next line, point out the first paragraph that states recording presence. That if there's a camera in there that makes anybody uncomfortable, the post office can throw everybody out and only allow people back in with a photo ID. It says that right at the top of poster 7. These guys always start right in the middle of it. I got to start going around the post offices and start pointing that out to people. When they point over here in the middle and they don't want to go to the bottom, point up here and start at the beginning. And all they got to do is turn around and say, is there anybody here that has a problem? Go show him their ID to stay. And he's going to be the only one that says no, and he's got to go. Because it doesn't say you have to show it. It says you have to be willing to show it. Now, if you're willing to show it and they ask for it, you have to show it to them. They can call your bluff on that one. But that's right on poster 7 at the very beginning if you read the whole thing.
The problem with the post office is they don't back up any of their stuff. A lot of them will let them video in there. A lot of them won't. So they're not consistent. They don't have a plan, actually.
Right. Well, you see, it's not the videoing in the post office, because I walked through what was it, 3 years ago, I went through a post office with my camera out. Nobody had a problem with it because I wasn't pointing it in people's faces or trying to film behind the counter. I walked up, asked for a change of address, and walked out.
Yeah.
Forgot to film poster 7. I filmed the PO boxes in the copy machine.
Right. Well, that's a good auditor. Got to have that quality content in there.
Oh yeah, well that's because the inside I didn't get any action. I got to make the video at least a minute long.
Right. Right. I've taken video going by the post office before. I've never actually done one. My favorite post office audit was Schrodinger's cats.
Oh yeah, no, that was great.
Damn it, door's locked. Whoop! I just lost all my sound here. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, no, that was great.
Damn it, door's locked. I just lost.
No, that was me. I hit mute because I was coughing.
There it is. Oh, okay. I'm lagging now.
Yeah. I probably got a shitload of background noise on here, don't I? I usually do.
Okay, there we go. I think I just fixed it on my end. I turned the sound back on and I was echoing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
Well, let's see. I'm over my half-hour limit. So, like I said, I was just going to get on here and talk about a couple of things, see if I come up with some information, narrow it down for where to have this sent to.
Yeah, I used to have that address a long time ago, but I since lost it or forgot what I did with it or something.
Yeah.
But if he's moved since then, it wouldn't do you any good anyway.
Yes, it would, because I can track this address forwarded to that address, forwarded to that address.
I don't know if there's any way you can get into the Oklahoma. Well, actually, you have to strike her. You have to file against her because she runs his channel.
That's what I'm saying. I got to file against her and get her into court to either say, yeah, I'm the one doing this illegally, or no, he's doing this in my name and he stole my ID.
Here's a tip if you don't know. If she has an animal that's registered, like has a license, a dog or something, that's public information at the county level where she is, and you can get the address from that if she's got one.
Right, but 4 people in that state have an animal registered with that name doesn't help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, well, where I'm looking at it, because of what I do for a living and what the company I work for does, I have a big old computer database in front of me at work that has links of you were here, then you were here, then you were here.
Right. You could also get the address of the motel if she owns a business up there. Property. You can get her name and address from that. That's public information too.
See, I didn't know that, and I'm going to have to look into that. Find out what hotel Lucretia Roth owns.
Yeah, you have to call that county, and they should have all that information available.
Well, wait. If she owns a hotel, is that her with that big 7-bedroom, 3-bathroom house on the corner in Texas?
I don't know.
Because I had a link to an address there. I was looking at Google Maps checking out to see if I saw a familiar car parked in the driveway. And there's a Lucretia Roth that owns a really big house. And I'm like, wait a second, that's almost as big as my mom's. She ain't got that type of money. But if she owns a hotel, she might.
She might, but you can get the information on the property she owns. They'll give her actual address and that if you can
Yeah.
find it.
Well, that gives me something to narrow it down to is which one of these ones own a hotel. Or,
If you think it's in Buffalo, call the Buffalo City Clerk's office and do a little inquiring.
I'm going to have to type some more of these addresses in and see if any of them's a hotel.
Right?
Because if it is, it might be the ones that she owns.
Yeah. Google Earth it. Put
Yeah.
the address in on Google Earth. You can zoom in.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I do, and I try to get street views. That's how I got, well, Earl's house was another one the way that I found it, but I had to Google view of his rape trailer and the little love shack out back, that little blue shack he's got.
Yeah, that's how they found Earl David Warden's mobile home.
Yep, that's how I found it. And
Yeah,
his wasn't even hard to find because he put most of the information online himself to find it.
yeah, he's not very bright. Hope he goes to jail here pretty quick. April 14th or 7th or something is his trial.
Yeah, it's coming up. See, I've been watching his channel and some of his more recent audits. I don't know if he's faking it to, and when he goes into court, if any of this comes up, say, no, I've changed. Look at my recent stuff because he seems to be a totally different person.
Yeah, I know. I just did a video on him.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna do one on him. I was gonna put it out that day, but then when Patti hit me with that second strike, I'm like, wait, if Earl hits me with a strike on that, I'm not even playing with that. Took the
yeah.
video down.
I don't even remember what video it was actually. I'd have to look. Oh yeah, Earl D. Warden out on patrol. I did that yesterday. It's already got over 6,000 views.
Oh yeah, no,
It hasn't been struck yet.
see, I've never been struck by Earl or by David or Mr. Warden.
I haven't either.
And like I said, Patty's the only one that's ever struck me, and it's just the fact that he keeps striking the same video. Now, there's other videos out there that I've made that make him look more foolish,
Yeah,
and he hasn't done anything about it. So I'm not really sure if it's a spiteful thing or a revenge thing, or the fact that he got so pissed off that Schrodinger did that and started the whole PayPal Patty.
probably.
And that video that started that is why he keeps striking it. But I've seen that video on a couple other people's channels who put it out in the last 2 months and hasn't been struck.
He's probably got a canned message specifically for that video with all the information, and he just cuts and pastes it to YouTube, and he's done.
Yeah, probably.
All right, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I got stuff to do.
No, I appreciate you stopping by and giving me somebody to chat to because, like I said, I feel so retarded talking to myself. But just having
I do it all the time. You get used to it. Don't worry about it.
Well, I do too. I can't get used to it because I'm always sitting there going, "What exactly are you saying to yourself?" Because everything that I'm saying, I already know, and then when I start arguing with myself, I'm like, "Wait, you already know that. What are you doing?"
Yeah, I hear you.
At least if it's somebody else saying the same thing, I can argue with them because it's somebody different.
Right. All
Anyway,
right.
I appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to wrap this up, people. I appreciate everybody coming in here. Thanks on Queen, Vlad. I didn't mean to do that at the beginning of the video. I hit the wrong button there, but my
All
bad.
right. See y'all. Hey, Gary. 111. We'll see you later. Bye.
Peace. Alrighty, people. I'm getting out of here myself. I appreciate you for stopping by. Pick a button at the bottom. Hit it. If you haven't hit the like button already because you haven't liked anything, hit the dislike button on your way out. Peace out.